Flossmas, everyone! Today is Teatime Flossmas number 8. Today is Tuesday, December 8th. Welcome. My name is Jessie. Welcome to my channel, Bumble Stitching Quilt, for everyone who has been watching or new to me today or, just whatever. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're having a good day. It's a beautiful day here in Southeast Texas. It was a chilly morning, but we are having a warming trend happening right now, so looks like we're going to be in the 70s. Again, I will make it a goal in life to know what the Celsius is for the rest of the world that uses different measurements than we do, but it's a beautiful, beautiful day, so cannot complain about anything. Let's see what to share. Today's tea is Dragonwell. So it says it's a smooth, sweet, and delicate among the very best of the Chinese green teas. Now, before I taste this, I'm going to say this. I am not the biggest fan of green tea. I find it to be hit or miss for me. It really does depend. I like a jasmine tea. That's never been a problem, but sometimes there's some other flavors where I'm just like, ooh, I don't know if I really like that. So it smells wonderful. I will tell you that. It definitely has not sweet, but it is a delicate green tea scent. So I really, really do like the smell of it. I just made the tea, so I'm not sure if it's too hot for me to taste. I'm going to give it a try, as I do with all of you. Yeah, still a little hot for me to actually drink it, so we'll come back to it at the end. All right. So, all right. Favorite Christmassy or wintry thing? So I am going to fully confess that one of my favorite things is Hallmark Christmas movies. And so we were actually still we were moving things around, and I found this is my Hallmark Christmas movie blanket. Obviously I haven't even my husband purchased this for me as a gift last year, and I never even opened it. Never even used it. I'm going to use it now. And I think that we did not get the mug that went with it because, again, as a reminder, I'm in the one in, one out, so I gotta really love a mug to give up a mug in the cabinet. But I love Hallmark movies. Yes, there's a great meme. I don't remember how it actually phrases it, but it's the men who are like, oh, it's that time of year where, or women, that matter, right? But there's a meme going around. It's like, oh, it's that time of year now where I'm so scared that my SO, my girlfriend, boyfriend, is going to go back to their hometown or wherever they're going to go to and find the man woman with the child or whoever who's going to teach her the true meaning of Christmas, or him the true meaning of Christmas. And I always just find that really funny because that is kind of the formula, isn't it? And sometimes I watch them and I'm just like, you got a person back in your home place that you're not treating right. And of course they do a really good job. The movies do a good job to make sure that there's no cheating, there's not an actual cheating incident happening, but that that the relationship that is currently in existence is not working and it's not right, or she gets broken up with, or he gets broken up with while back in hometown or wherever. And so I know they're very formulaic. Sometimes they're problematic, let's be real. I don't always watch them when they get to that stage where you're like, oh, I don't know if I like that. But of course Hallmark is shows them. Lifetime does their version of it. Both of these are on basic cable, so I do hope that y'all are able to watch it. I think there's also a Hallmark streaming as well. For anyone who doesn't have access to those channels, there are Hallmark-esque kind of movies that are available on YouTube. Some of them are free, but some if you watch the advertising. There's lots of different ones. If you actually have some that you can recommend that people can get to, whether they have subscriptions or not to various subscribing service, put them in the comments so that we can all kind of gain some favorite ones. Obviously, Netflix has their versions of the Hallmark-esque kind of movies. They even have their own little universe now where they're all like kind of in the same space. So there's some that are on Netflix, some, and those are the ones that we've been watching most recently. I did watch one on Hallmark this past weekend that was, I can't remember the name of it, but it was like a holiday. It was a department store, and she had to decorate the window and everything. Starred with the young lady from the Wonder Years from the 80s, who's like a brilliant mathematician, like genius level mathematician, has like a theory named after her, Danica something. Anyways, but so if I'm trying to think of some specific ones that are on Netflix that I really like, so we did watch the Princess Switch, which is not really a Hallmark-esque one. It's but the Princess Switch switched again. So we watched we had watched the original, which was last year, a couple of years ago, and then the new one this year. Anyways, so that's my current favorite thing. Go out, watch these movies. They make you feel good. They're they're fluffy, happy, all about love type of thing. So stitching. Let's get to some stitching. So, as you know, we started a new project last night. We are now working on winter carriage rides. Sorry for the black and white. That's all I got. Unless someone wants to send me a color printer for a holiday gift. So this is what we're working on. I do not know what was wrong with me last night. I did not succeed in stitching, really. I did stitch for at least 2 hours. That's the goal. But this is where I am, which is not very far, because I'm going to look up the actual colors that I got wrong. Do you know what 890 isn't? DMC 890 isn't? It isn't DMC 840. Yeah. I stitched all of this green right here, which is 840. I think it's 840. It's 890. It's 890. I looked at the chart and I saw that it was 90. Totally got that. Promptly pulled this thread out for 840, stitched the door, stitched the tree, and at the end, as I tied off and everything, I was like, that's weird. Why is the tree brown? It's not. The tree isn't brown. It's green. Yeah. Had to frog all that last night and redo it. So I didn't get as far as I'd hoped. My goal for last night was to try to finish all of the houses, because there's only the 3 houses there's only these 3 houses that are there, and so my goal was, and the tree, so my goal was to finish all of that. I figured that was a good solid start to the project. I haven't quite decided what my 6-day goal was going to be. I thought my 6-day goal was actually to try to get to the stage where I was doing the banner winner and then the mittens and the mugs at the top. That's what I thought might be a realistic 6-day goal. But anyways, when you spend, an hour stitching the wrong color and frogging it and stitching the correct color, you don't get very far. So that's where I am. We'll see how much if I do better tonight. I am using my Time for Tea needle minder that I got from Snarky Crafter Designs. And because I figured that, one, it's tea time Flossmas, and there's mugs at the top, and I am assuming they're drinking tea. That's what I'm going to assume. It may be hot cocoa, really, but I'm assuming it's tea. So anyway, so that's where I am. So we'll see how it goes tonight. All right. Last but not least, let's see if I can get the tea now. It's good. Again, if you are a big fan of green tea, you might really like this. It is a delicate green tea flavor. Sometimes the green tea has it's a distinctive, that's the only right way to think of, flavor that I don't really like. So it's not bad. I'm going to finish drinking it. I'm not going to toss it or anything. But, am I going to stick it into the pile of maybe purchase afterwards? Probably not. But I think if you like a green tea, it is pretty delicate. It is a good flavor, but not one that I would drink all the time. So it's always right? It's always about your palate and what you like and what you don't like. It's not like it's, we all have the same flavoring. Like I'm a weak sauce, like taste bud, like pepper, like black pepper. Like I hate it. I hate the flavor of black pepper. And so, which unfortunately, if you put that on things, which, you know, a lot of people do, I don't like it. And so I end up like I'll pick through it if it's really visible, type of thing. So it's really whatever your palate is. Someone told me once that they think I had super taste buds. I don't even know how you can test for that. Is that really a thing? I think it is a thing. I did look it up, but I've never followed through to see if there was a way to test for it or not. So, anyways, I'm going to work really hard on finding favorite things that are accessible to everybody, regardless of location and or costs. I actually thought about that last night. I was like, oh, my two favorite things cost money. And I want to be really mindful of that. You know, not everyone has, my husband and I, we're dinks, right? Dual income, no kids. So we fully recognize that we are very fortunate in that we have, disposable income that a lot of people don't have. And so I don't want anyone to think that I'm just like, oh, you have access to all the things, I don't think that. So I'm going to try to think of some things. I do have some things planned to share. I've been making lists of my favorite things to share, but I'm going to try to really think of things you can have access to. So anyways, if you got some favorite Hallmark-esque holiday movies that you think people should go and see and that are available on a repeat or may show up again in the schedule, put it in the comments below. I would love to have your recommendations. I will go and watch them. So, all right. In the meantime, y'all, I'll see you tomorrow. I hope everyone is having a stitching good time wherever you may be. Take care. Bye-bye.